The Pacers sporting a good look as they came through the tunnel earlier. We'll see if they look that good when they take their home court shortly. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for the... And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Here's the screen. Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randle outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, the physicality that Julius Randle possesses, this guy is always proven capable despite defenders nearby.
Back to Siakam. Over in the corner, Turner gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Here's McDaniels. Up and in on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Turner for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Edwards can't hit. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Nesmith, Gobert with the block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
And here's Edwards from the arc. The rebound by Turner.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Siakam outside. Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 6. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, someway, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Now Halliburton. Out to Turner. Back to Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Randle with the ball, picked up by Turner. Conley, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving the ball around. From deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards into the lane and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Here's Halliburton. This quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Siakam against Randle. McDaniels gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Halliburton with the bucket.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Launches a three. The rebound by Turner.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Out to Turner. Beyond the arc. And the Pacers another three.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Back to Edwards. With a floater and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Outside Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Here's Siakam. And he banks in the layup.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. The shot from the low post is good.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Now Siakam. The three. The shot off that time. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then it's Halliburton. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Toppin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 5. Count the basket.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
DiVincenzo passes to Miller from outside the arc. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Toppin kicks to Halliburton. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
There's the three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing. And those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball. Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Pacers trail by 8. Here's McConnell. He has yet to score. Charity stripe shot. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by McConnell.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Pass to Mathurin. Now, here's Toppin. Shoots over Reed. Toppin can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Lets it fly. Edwards with another miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Halliburton, that's good.
Well, because he's a 3-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton's capable of creating jumpers.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Pass to Nesmith. Clock at 6. Nembhard with it. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Randle outside. And here's Edwards. Fires the 3. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Pacers trail by 9. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. And they call him a little screen here. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's Edwards. The Pacers pull it in. Up top, Mathurin. Edwards defending. Bounce pass, Nembhard. Feeds away. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Randle kicks to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards making a statement.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
For Indiana, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Nesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
It's Edwards on the wing. Over Mathurin. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Outside Mathurin. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Nesmith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. It's somebody defenses must now account for from range. You love the work put in.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And that concludes the first half. Timberwolves lead by 14. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Here's Halliburton. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Bucket is good, and the Timberwolves lead by 16.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Turner with his screen on Conley. Here's Halliburton. Out to Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Trains it from beyond the arc. Turner's got his third basket of the night right there.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
And here's Edwards from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. He gets it in there. 16 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Siakam passes to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Randall. Back to Nembhard. 5 to shoot. Pass to Turner. For 3, Siakam drills the three-pointer. Siakam's got 7.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
It's rebounded by Nesmith. Pacers trail by 13. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target. And Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards getting the close range, too.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Halliburton for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Back to Conley. Gobert dishes to Conley. Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Shoots over Nembhard and misses it off the right side of the rim. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. A 12-point game. Turner passes to Siakam. Turner with the screen. Takes a three. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 9 points here in the second half.
Now, this is such a critical component to Siakam's game. The face-up ability, nicely done on the jump shot.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. Minnesota leading by 12. Inside, Randall. Good D by Siakam.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the three ball is good. Halliburton's got 19 points.
Yeah, if you're going to concede the three-point shot to Tyrese Halliburton, he knows what a high-value shot that is.
Gobert finds Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards, that's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Siakam outside. Here's the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the paint. Out to Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Here's Halliburton. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. Gobert with the defensive effort. Edwards looking it over. And the shot goes in. Edwards got 41. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the four-man position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Pacers trail by 15. McConnell with it. Halliburton outside. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. He's got 24.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to McConnell. Back to Halliburton. There's Walker with the three. Minnesota with the rebound. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The three for DiVincenzo. It's good from long range. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
Here's Halliburton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. Joe Ingles is checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Reed kicks to Ingles. Pass to DiVincenzo. Edwards against Mathurin. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 14. Here's Halliburton. Mike Conley with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 47 points.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Halliburton on the wing. Plays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Edwards' shot is good.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the layup.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Minnesota also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 16. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Now, here is Halliburton. Gobert with the block. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Shoots over Nembhard. A rare miss for him. Pacers trail by 15. And here is Nesmith. Now Siakam. Turner with a screen on Randle. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. No good from outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Down low. Stolen away. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Conley the pass to Gobert. And it's sent back by Turner. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. .125 left to play in the final quarter. Halliburton outside. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Halliburton's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Conley into the lane. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Minnesota.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Well, you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Edwards.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Halliburton on the wing, covered by Conley. Up again, and Halliburton with the second chance point. 41 seconds left in the fourth. And it's Conley penetrating, and that one drops.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.